And we're back with a new tutorial. So in this one then, I'm going to be showing how to make a lorry in Minecraft, and this can be built on any platform. But starting off then, all we're actually going to do is just place 4 blocks of blue wool in a line next to each other. Next, behind this on either side, we're just going to be placing our wheels, and all we're going to be doing for this is just placing a black wool block with a button on the side. Then again, on the outside 2 rows, we're just going to be placing our quartz slabs, and on the middle 2 rows, you can just place your whole quartz blocks. So this front section that we are just adding here is going to be the bonnet for our truck, but once you have done this, you can just come behind again. I'm just going to be placing 4x2 with our blue wool, and then on top you can just place a row of glass panes all the way across. Once you've done this on the outside 2 rows again, we're just going to be placing 2x3 with our blue wool. And on top of this section, we're just going to be doing exactly the same as what we did for our bonnet, where we're just going to be placing our quartz slabs on the outside 2 rows, and then our quartz blocks on the middle 2. But for this, you will need to place it on top of your glass as well this time, so you are just placing it 3 blocks back. Next, just coming round to the back, and in the 2x2 space in the floor, we're just going to fill this in with our blue wool. Then just filling in the back wall. So you can see now the front of the truck's actually starting to come together now, but once you have done this, we should be placing our second lot of wheels, and all we're going to be doing for this is just placing a black wool block with a button on the side again. But once you have done that, directly above our wheels, we're going to be placing a quartz block, then leaving a half a block space that you can just place 1 more quartz slab. That's the left done. Now to just repeat this on the right. So behind this section we just placed we're again going to be placing 4 wide with our blue wool, but this time we're going to be extending all of them up so they're 5 blocks in height. Then on top of the last 2 slabs we added, we're going to be placing 3 high of our fence posts on top of each, and these are going to be our exhaust pipes for the actual truck. And that's the front section of our truck, so all we have got left to do now is just to place the trailer behind. But to connect both of these up, we're just going to be adding 2 upside down stairs on the 2 centre blocks on the bottom row. Directly behind this though, we are actually going to be adding our trailer, and all you want to do to start this off is just to place your front 2 wheels, which you can just place 1 diagonal on either side to the stairs we just placed. But directly on top of these 2 wheels, we're just going to be adding a blue wool block, and you want to extend this back so it's 12 blocks in length overall, so you are just add another 11 blocks behind the first one we placed. Now just to do the same on top of the left wheel. Next though, you can just fill in all of the space in the middle between our 2 rows we just added. After this, we're just going to be placing the last lot of wheels at the back of the truck. So all you want to do for this is just come 1 block in, and then we're just going to place 3 black wool blocks next to each other in a line. Once you've done this though, before we do actually place the sides and roof of the trailer, we're just going to be adding some decoration underneath it. Now for this, all we are going to be doing is just placing 4 quartz slabs next to each other, and you want to place it 1 block away from our wheel. After this, once you've actually filled in all your grass blocks, we're just going to come and repeat what we've done on this side on the opposite side. Once you've done this though, we're just going to place the sides and roof of the trailer, and all we're going to do to start off the sides is we're just going to place it 3 high around the outside row, and then for the roof you can just fill in the middle. That's the 2 side walls done. Now to do the front and back, and then we can just fill in the roof. And lastly then, before we do actually sleep, you can just fill in the roof. So you can see now we've almost finished the exterior for the truck, but all we need to do now is just add some final decorations to the front and back, such as headlights and our number plate. But starting off then, we're just going to come to the front, and for this bit all we're going to be doing is just placing a item frame on the outside 2 blocks with a glowstone block in, and then our signpost on the middle 2, and then after that just making sure to place your ladders above your signposts. Now we're just going to come round to the back, and for the bottom section we're going to be doing the same design. So again, just place an item frame with your glowstone block in for the outside 2 blocks, and then your signpost on the middle 2. But the main difference between the front and back is instead of placing our ladders on the row above, we're going to be placing a row of item frames with our red wall in across the top row. And there you go then, that's all of our lorry done, and does finish off everything we're going to be doing in this tutorial.